Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero, where in the previous episode, we began our first proper day here in Crossbell. We have left the special support section. We're exploring the city, mapping it out, and getting ready to kick some butt and help the people, but also kick some butt. Where do we want to go? That's kind of up to us, but I feel like going West Street. Let's go exploring. There's that Grimwood Law Office that we read about in the newspaper. Belheim is here. I could almost read that. Even a cafe. And the kids from yesterday.
I believe this area is known as West Street.
Yep, it's one of the larger residential areas in the city. Just look at all of the apartments. If you guys wouldn't mind, I actually know a few people here that I'd love to catch up with. I take it you grew up around these parts then. Hell, we're already here. Might as well do some meeting and greeting before we head out.
I'm sure you've been longing to see your friends and family. We can accompany you too.
Thanks, guys. I should swing by Belheim to visit Auntie. I could probably find Oscar working at Morges too. West Street is a residential area in the western part of the city. The streets are lined with homes and apartments, along with the occasional shop. Lloyd was born and raised in this district. Well, we're home. Let's freaking go to the bakery. Hey, Oscar. Well, if it isn't my man Lloyd. So you finally decided to stop by and visit your old buddy Oscar, eh? You really know how to keep a guy waiting. What's it been? Like a year since we last hung out?
Oscar, it's been 3 years already.
Man, that fuzzy memory of yours hasn't changed a bit. I blame the fact that we kept sending letters to each other. It never really felt like you were gone for that long, you know? And besides, you might have gotten a bit taller. But I see you still haven't outgrown that precious little baby face. Ugh, shut up. And that pout's only proving him right.
You must be an old friend of Lloyd's then.
Yep, the oldest. Name's Oscar. I work as an apprentice here at Morges Bakery. And you three are Lloyd's co-workers? Yep, the name's Randy.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ellie. Tio Plato.
Nice to meet you guys. You could tell we work together even though we aren't wearing uniforms. Sometimes I can't tell whether he's completely oblivious or a lot sharper than he lets on. Something wrong? I can just see the gears spinning around in your head. Oh, yeah. You still cook, Lloyd?
Huh? I mean, a little bit, I guess. I had to help my uncle with chores, so that meant cooking ever so often.
And take this as a reunion gift from yours truly. Hope you get some use out of it. The recipe notebook! How about I teach you how to make a killer sandwich while you're here? Trust me, it's as easy as pie. It's the perfect recipe to get you in the swing of things. Receive the recipe for Happy Ham Sandwich. Learn the recipe for Happy Ham Sandwich.
Thanks, Oscar.
Wow, this is a nice gift. It even has plenty of room to write down variations of different recipes. And with all of you guys sharing it, I'm sure each of you will come up with your own spin on things. I think you'll get a kick out of it.
It'll certainly keep us well fed. It's a little embarrassing, but the only cooking I've ever really done is baking desserts. What about you two?
Well, I can only roast and boil stuff. You know, food you'd have camping out in the wilderness.
If a recipe has a clear and concise protocol I can follow, I can manage.
If you're interested, I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two. When you talk to people or examine certain things, you can sometimes learn cooking recipes. Recipes are recorded in the recipe notebook. If you use the recipe notebook, you can prepare dishes with various effects at any time. When cooking recipes, there is a set chance to get a supreme or peculiar variant of each dish. Cooking can sometimes result in a failure too. Most ingredients used in cooking are sold at the general stores and various shops. Monsters may drop them as well. Very cool. Well then. Let's check it out. I know absolutely nothing. You don't have that recipe. Do I have any? Up there it is. Why so far down though? Happy ham sandwich. Okay, so fresh herbs, milled flour, king potato, marble steak. Easy peasy. So I'm gonna make one. Who will do the cooking? So happy ham sandwich. So Ellie said she's good with desserts. Tio said if it's a clear protocol, this should be pretty straightforward. Randy said like, you know, frying and boiling and preparing big slabs of meat is what I see. Let's try Tio. Oh, that's cool. Supreme partner sandwich. Oh, that was such a cute little animation. Okay, so that was right. But what about peculiar? I only really have one shot at this, since I only have one of these ingredients here. So let's see what Randy, what you got? Just a regular happy ham sandwich. That's all right. So this is a great overview of the different dishes, and we want to make all of these supreme and peculiar varieties. Katerina. Oh my gosh, what a gorgeous bakery. I actually came to West Street to meet up with a friend, but it looks like I've stumbled onto a real diamond in the rough. Hey, I heard that you really come up into your own as a baker, Oscar. Wendy mentioned in one of her letters that the breads you come up with every month draw people in by the droves. Oh no, that wouldn't go that far. A baker's journey is a long and winding one, so I can't sit back and get comfortable just yet. I do think that this month's bread came out pretty great though. I'd love for you to try it. What you got? Special walnut bread restores 1000 HP. Oscar's newest creation. The crunchy walnuts are to die for. Colorful tomato burger. Oh, CP foods. Thick espresso. Okay, so I'm not sure if buying an ingredient and eating it is gonna teach us the recipe. We'll find out when we have some more Mira to play with. But at the moment, hello.
Bennett. Our monthly signature bread is one of our biggest hits, always flying right off the shelves. I'm the poster girl of this shop. I should be the one in charge of its creation by now. Okay. Trouble behind the scenes.
Morges. Oh, welcome. We may be a bakery, but we have a little cafe space set up right up front. Pretty handy if you want to sit down and grab a bite right here and now. Go ahead and make yourselves comfortable.
I'm just might not.
Leaving this place. Hey kids, what's up?
Oh, it's the special support station, guys. Thanks for helping us out the other day. Our dads were so mad. I thought we were gonna get grounded for life.
I can't say I'm too surprised. I'm just glad you're both safe.
I hope you all have a good day at work.
You, mister. You're caught now.
Hey, you're the guys from the other day. On patrol or something? Are the police really so short-staffed that they need you to do it?
Being a police officer is a busy job, Ryu. And besides, patrolling is one of our duties. Putting that aside, you guys really need to cut it out with the dangerous stunts.
Ugh. What do you know? We never get ourselves into trouble.
Well, just got Luke and Pat right here. I see the echoes. The mirror images of Luke and Pat. So, the bracers saved some kids? Leave it to the guild to perform an amazing feat like that. This really goes to show how sloppy our city's management system is, though. If we had the appropriate countermeasures set in stone, this would have never even happened in the first place. Man, if this was the previous games, I'd be like, yeah, go bracers. But now I'm like, bracer guild, how dare they? Pawns. I've noticed a lot more people buying orbital cars lately. I love taking photos, so being able to drive out of the city for some nice shots would be super handy. Let's stop by Villa Raisin's apartments. Olga. My husband has, yet again, decided to redecorate our apartment. I up and leave the place whenever he does it. I can't stand it. How am I supposed to enjoy quietly working on my handicrafts? We probably are gonna find that old couple from the initial opening sequence on the train too somewhere here. Just got good food just lying around. That's a beautiful PNG of a salad. Old Man Levick. I felt like changing the atmosphere of the place, so I bought some fancy furniture. This layout should do the trick. Look at him redecorating and stuff. It's good to stay busy. What's this right here? Secrets? Whoa. Alley. This is so cool. Okay. This is big city life. Obtained Eagle Eye. Wait, you don't live in Villa Raisins? Get out of here. All right, Crossbell City. I will note down that we got Eagle Eye. So even in the city, there's going to be chests for us to get. Let's equip that quartz right there on someone. Like Lloyd, displays enemies on minimap. It affects the whole party. Sure, just put it on him for now. And then let's go. I do believe we should look into upgrading Lloyd for things that are to come later. It's good to have sort of our main guy strong for any difficult combat tasks that might require certain conditions. So for that DP. Kendall. The new city hall design is planned to have a 40-story skyscraper. The whole thing is unprecedented and contains a plethora of original concepts. Truly a building for the ages. I've been working on designing the exterior and the office spaces. I cannot wait for this behemoth's completion. Good luck. Brigitta.
Oh, sorry about that. I was busy cooking. Welcome to Kendall's architectural firm. Please direct any requests to my husband. Thank you. He appears to be free at the moment.
I was about to say, you don't have to apologize for me barging into your home, but I guess this is the office too. Okay. That's how it goes. Was there more down here in this direction? No, it's just one very inefficient layout this, but okay. We'll go with it. Sammy.
Well, good morning to you. It is I, Sammy, the caretaker. Are you here to visit one of the tenants? Levick lives on the first floor, and Kendall lives on the second floor.
And what about... It appears to be locked. Well, we'll never know. Mystery for the ages. Moving out. That was the Fancy Pants apartments. What about where the normal mortals reside? Let's head on down here then. Belheim. Hello, little girl. Pansy.
Cleaning, laundry, washing the dishes. Dad and sis don't know how to clean at all. Ugh, it's because you're so lazy.
Oh, hey. Aren't you the little girl I used to see at Wendy's place back in the day?
Are you friends with my sister?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Sorry for bothering you. Figure she doesn't remember me. It's been 3 years after all. Wow, Lloyd. Didn't know you liked him that young. No, I do not. Are you trying to destroy my reputation? Bad, Randy.
Dad and sis don't know how to clean at all, so I have to do it all by myself.
It's a terrible thing. It's a terrible situation you find yourself in. And we're moving on. Barging into people's homes is just part of the JRPG charm, really. Koken. You wouldn't believe what I saw this morning when I opened my copy of the Crossbell Times. There was a picture of Ryu staring right at me. That damn fool of a son. You'd better believe I gave him an absolute earful right then and there. Man, I'm sure he is a handful. Long time no see, Uncle Miles. Oh, you're... Well, if it isn't little Lloyd from next door. What a pleasant surprise. I'd heard that you were back in town, but I didn't think that you'd grown so much. I hardly recognize you. Well, I might have gotten a little taller, but I still got a long way to go on the inside. I wouldn't say that. You did pass the qualification exam to become a detective after all. I'm sure if Guy were still there, he'd be proud of his little brother. You really think so? I'd be glad if that were truly the case. We absolutely would. I know it. By the way, did you want to stick around? The wife's in the kitchen if you wanted to say hello. I'm sure she'll be ecstatic to see you again. Yeah, I'll do just that. Oh? Really now? Hello?
Oh? Is that really you, Lloyd?
Yeah, it's me. I'm home, Auntie Late. I'm sorry it took so long for me to visit. It really should have been the first thing I did.
Oh, Lloyd, you finally come home.
I'd heard through the grapevine that you were able to get a job at the CPD. How is it? Have you already started work? It's fine so far. It might be a bit too easygoing for my taste, though. Our chief kind of just lets us do our own thing. Really? That sounds like an enjoyable place to work to me. Honestly, I'm just happy to see you looking healthy and cheery again. I'll have to thank Adios next time I'm at the cathedral. Lloyd, if you ever need anything while you're living in the dorms, you better let me know right away. Your auntie will be there in a flash if you ever need anything. Come on, auntie. I'm not a little kid anymore. And besides, I've been living in dorms since I was enrolled at the police academy. Oh, don't be such a stranger, Lloyd. You just came home. Don't be afraid to rely on your auntie to help you out. Sorry, auntie. I'll be sure to drop by again soon. I'll bring some desserts and we can catch up over them. Dang, she's totally got Lloyd on the back foot.
Despite her seemingly gentle nature, she appears to be quite a formidable force. For some reason, I don't get the feeling they're related by blood, though. Maybe not, but they're as close as any family as I've ever seen. I'm a bit jealous.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's been 3 years since the incident. Cecile used to tell me about how lonely and upset she was every day. I should gather everyone and throw a nice little party.
It'd be pointless to try and stop her now. Once her mind's made up, it's set in stone. I guess some things never change. Oh well. Nice to catch up with the Belheimians. And we're headed out. 3 whole apartments. Ah, yes. It's a compact place. What can I say? So this is the option. Oh. That's a chest. How does one get to the... We'll keep our eyes open for that. There is a door down there. You see that? Okay. We'll keep our eyes open for that. We have now spotted it. For now, this is that other door. Yes! Okay, so we can get out from the SSS building right onto West Street. Good. Good. Mapping it out. Elsa. Good morning to you all. Welcome to Tally's General Store. Tally's is in its 10th year of doing business. Thank you for your continued support, everyone. They have items? My favorite. Let's go. Tally's General Store. Momo.
Ryu and Henri always look like they're having so much fun together. I wish I could join them too.
You gotta be responsible. Hello. Talus himself. Welcome. Come on in. If you're looking to stock up on daily necessities, then you've come to the right place. Tally's General Store is your #1 stop. Our store's policy is to take it easy, so I'll let you do your thing. Take as much time as you need to just feel our products out. What you got? Crossbell Times issue 1. Oh, we know that one pretty well. We are gonna want some battle scopes eventually. What you got? You got some different ingredients as well. I've heard through the grapevine that a tender whitefish could be useful to have. Don't know for what purpose, but we'll find out. Maybe I'll buy another battle scope too, just so that we have some, because we can't always count on Tio doing her beep boop thing with the staff, you know? Although I do like that beep boop thing. It's worth checking bookcases here and there too, because as previously mentioned, we can find recipes in such places. Okay, good. But this Grimwood Law Office. Hello? Pete.
Oh, are you a client? Sorry, but Mr. Grimwood is out currently. If you have business with him, please wait over by the front until he comes back. Feel free to sit down on one of the couches.
There's a 5-year-old doing work in here. It appears to be locked. Oh no. Dr. Grimwood says to never open that door. Alright. Well. At least we've scoped out the place. That's really why we are here. I love this map. This is so cool. Alright. Let's move over into the residential district. Sankt Street. Oh, wow. Okay, stepping it up a notch from the big apartment buildings. We went from the Japanese definition of a mansion to more of a European definition of a mansion. Residential district. Because fun fact, like, Mansion in Japanese is just a big apartment building, which is very confusing.
This is Crossbell's northwestern district. It's been home to upper-class families for as long as I can remember.
Nothing but big-ass mansions around here.
Yeah. Ellie is acting strange.
The residential district is a quiet district in the northwest part of Crossbell City. There are no special facilities, but the large mansions are home to various affluent people living their lives. It would be a good idea to stop by and strike up a conversation with some of the people here while patrolling the city. Sounds pretty smart, yeah. Ellie's identity, it's already possible to figure out. It's not super hidden, but I'll play along for now.
Cindy, Granny ordered me to take care of all of the cleaning. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I think I'm gonna brush this off to the side. Oh. Cleaning first, napping second.
Thanks for making me yawn. In the present, in the future while editing, and in the future when you're watching this. Forgive me. It was Cindy's fault. You look rather royal.
Izuri. My son gave Henri quite a scolding for playing in such a dangerous place. But if you ask me, a boy his age should be allowed to throw a little caution to the wind. Keeping all that energy up is one of the most important things for a child his age.
Yeah, but maybe not in the Geo front, though. Ferric. A dinner party for all the sophisticated ladies and gentlemen to mingle in. Now that's the beauty of high society. Actually, a certain wealthy someone's throwing a pretty fancy party tonight. Huh, think I'll try to get in on the fun too. I want to get even more of a taste of all this high society splendor. Can taste the splendor already. Alright, onwards. Out of this swanky house. Into another swanky house. Hayworth residence. Sophia, you have a portrait. Cool.
Oh, are you here to see my husband? I apologize, but Harold isn't home at the moment. I'd be more than happy to relay a message to him if you'd like. My apologies. You aren't my husband's clients, are you? That makes a lot more sense. I thought it was strange for a group of young people to be negotiating with Harold. Your husband is involved with commerce, correct? Yes, he's a trader, albeit a relatively minor one. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Please come by again if you ever need our assistance. We'd love to help any way we can.
Why is the name familiar? Am I missing something?
I apologize for the misunderstanding. My husband's a trader, so we constantly have clients visiting our house. Please come by again if you ever need our assistance. We'd love to help in any way we can.
Okay, hey. Colin.
La 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 la. I'm enjoying lots of stuff today. You guys want to play with me too?
Nope. No time.
I got some place to be. Got a city to see. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
What about this one?
I believe Representative Campbell lives in this mansion.
Representative Campbell? So, is it Campbell or is it more of like a Campbell? I think it's more of a Campbell, right?
Representative Campbell? Who's that? He's the leader of the Republican faction of the Diet. You'd be surprised how far his influence can reach. It'd be wise for us not to bother him if you don't have any business here.
Good call. I think I'll pass on meeting him until we have a reason to. Oh, you got him, Randy. Good. Pentos. The only people that live on this street are Crossbell's upper-class families. Owning land in Crossbell is expensive, so these mansions cost a pretty mirror. Therefore, unless you have the wealth to go back it up, landing a home here is nothing more than a pipe dream. So it would seem. We got some houses down here too, though. Oh, whoa. Okay, that was a camera move. I'm not sure I liked. That made me a little I don't know. Krail?
Oh my, the flowers are looking thirsty. I've been taking care of this flower bed for the last year. Come and admire my babies. They're especially beautiful now that they're in full bloom. Could it be? Am I a professional at watering flowers?
Well, don't take joys beforehand. That's the expression goes. Oh, it's Bond. James Bond? I finally managed to get a break from work, so I think I'll take this opportunity to drink my wife's excellent black tea. Actually, where even is she? I don't see her. Is she still watering the plants? Maybe she is. Who can say? Hey, you. Sunita.
Okay, pajamas are folded and put away in the drawer now. I can't rely on Mother very much, so I just do everything myself.
That's good. Self-sufficient, young child. You'll do great. You have a bright future ahead of you. Oh, hello. Old man race. Oh, no. Oh, the sun's warmth feels so pleasant today. Feels perfect for basking in a little sunshine. What about this one? Whoa, this mansion is really impressive. It looks like the gate is closed, though. Hey, Lloyd? Wouldn't it be rude to loiter in front of someone's house if we don't have any business here? Yeah, you're right. Whoever lives here must be pretty famous. It'd be wise to not intrude on them so suddenly. When a character gives you the triple dots, you know something's up. You know something's up. Whoa. Check it out. The door is locked tight. Okay. This water is beautiful. It seems to only reflect static objects, but that is a thing of beauty. All right. Moving on up. So, that should be everything, but this one, the gate is locked. That is ominous. That looks a bit more crazy and overgrown. That goes to the main mountain path. All right. It's time, everybody. We're going to the entertainment district. Man. Huge theater, is it? Arkansas. The entertainment district. Oh. This track. What's that over there? Oh, wow. This is amazing.
This is home to the continent-renowned theater troupe Arkansas.
Oh, yeah. Aren't their tickets ridiculously expensive, though?
Everybody enjoying themselves? Are we all ready to go to our next stop? Oh man, can we go inside and watch one of their performances? No can do, I'm afraid. Their only show today is being held later in the evening. Once we split off for free time tonight, though, you're welcome to check it out. I wholeheartedly recommend it, both for fans and the uninitiated. Okay, everyone, allow me to lead you to our next destination. Well. I like coming out here to chill. Been a hell of a lot of tourists lately, though. Yeah, I heard there have been a lot of tour buses coming in from out of town. The entertainment district has a lot to offer, so that makes it one of the more popular spots for them to visit. That's why our work is of such importance. If something were to happen to them, it could snowball into an international crisis. It would be best to avoid that, indeed. The entertainment district is a commercial area in the northern part of the city. Its various casinos, hotels, and theaters attract an incredible amount of tourists. While some areas are currently inaccessible, you should try visiting them as you progress through the story. Will do! Oh, it's time to earn some mirror. Oh, is this a casino? Sure is. The illustrious Barca Casino. It's my go-to place in Crossbell City. So how about it, guys? A little casino action to celebrate our newfound division? Yeah, I don't think so. Please try to use your brain, Randy. Come on, Mademoiselle. Give me one good reason why we shouldn't. Well, for one, we're in the middle of training today. Sorry, Randy. We had our luck this time. Yeah, that was all Randy's idea. I don't support any of Randy's ideas. That was a bad idea. Is this a bunny girl? Hold on. There we go. Now I can do it. Hey there, wanna play? I hope you have a fabulous time.
Wasn't me, it was Randy. It was Randy, guys. Ikuzo! Let's go! Barker Pym. You've come to the right place, my man. We got the booze and girls. Now we just need you. Come in and we'll give you the time of your life, all for the low price of 1,000 mira an hour. A bargain. check out the Hotel Millennium. Look at the couches, the decadence. This is so strange in the best way. We're not like trekking along country roads, beating up monsters. We're kicking it in the big city. Good day. Welcome to Hotel Millennium. If you wish to reserve a room, you may do so at this front desk. You can replenish CP by staying in hotels and inns. Regular inns recover 100 CP, while luxury hotels recover 200 CP. Ooh. We currently have vacant rooms. If you wish to reserve a room, you may do so at the front desk. How much? 800 mira a night! Yikes! Okay. It's gonna be just chump change one day. But for now, it's a lot of change. Doris.
Good morning. Will you be staying here? Would you like me to carry your luggage to your room?
No, I'm gonna snoop on all the guests at the hotel. Trant. Oh, I'm so done with walking. Man, what a pickle I'm in. Maybe I'll just give up and go home. Well, that sounds like a future request. It's certainly foreshadowing. And here, nothing. Upstairs. Look at this freaking room right here. This track just goes off. Aaron. This hotel has been in business for 60 years as of this year. We began offering tour planning services a few years ago, which made us more popular. Oh, what's down here? Secrets? Wait, a secondary entrance?
Welcome to Hotel Millennium. We provide only the finest quality of service at our hotel. We make for the perfect place to rest in Crossbell, the entertainment capital of Simuria.
I believe it. Oh yeah, there are two entrances right here. Wait, because okay, so both of the purple thing is. Okay. Starting to get a lay of the land. Who are you?
Hell yeah, I'm pumped! Time to paint this town red! Am I gonna challenge the casino? Or will I hit up a bar and drink with a hot chick? No matter what I choose, tonight's gonna be one hell of a night.
Yeah, brother, let's go. Okay. I can't relate to you, Tio. I'm sorry. Tejo? It's Tejo. Who can really say, though? Ramonda. Oh, I haven't seen your faces around here before. Are you tourists? Are you looking to gamble? There's a casino nearby. Otherwise, I'd recommend watching an Arkansas performance. There are plenty of nice shops in the area, too. You should really take a look around in them sometime. I'm curious about the Arkansas, I'll be honest. Hello? Sophie!
Ice cream! Get your ice cream! Hey there, mister. We're having a free giveaway today. Here, my vanilla all-lot recipe. I was messing around with my ingredients here at the stall one day and had a spark of culinary genius. It's simply fabulous. You gotta try it out at least once.
Thank you. Do you also sell snow gelato? But this is pretty big.
Ice cream, get your ice cream. Hey, mister, yeah, you come try my ice cream.
You make a persuasive argument, my lady. Let's check it out. I'm missing some honey syrup and some fresh milk for this baby, but it looks delicious. Well, I'll be back for that. Tap. Did you guys come to check out the troops practice session as well? Fans aren't allowed inside, but you can stand out here and picture it all happening just beyond those walls. Feel free to join us, my fellow comrades.
Will I ever get the chance to see the fervent dancer in her practice outfit?
I don't know. Portia. Oh, I can go inside? What's going on?
Oh, don't be so stubborn, Rixia. I promise it's not a big deal. Stay with me for as long as you'd like. No, really, I couldn't. I appreciate the offer, but I'll be fine, really. I'll just find a cheap apartment somewhere. City Hall's information desk should be able to point me in the right direction, I think. True. That's probably the quickest and easiest way to go about it. You could take care of your citizenship application while you're there, too. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Not only did I cut our practice short, but now I'm bothering you with all of these questions.
Oh, okay. Randy knows who these are. Holy smokes! Isn't that Ilya Platier?
Ilya Platier? I think I've seen her in a few magazines.
And who might you all be? My sincerest apologies, but Arkansas has a performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we would appreciate it if you would return at a later time.
Sorry, sir. We didn't intend to come here unannounced. Please excuse us then. Boy, that was embarrassing. Thought we could go in there without any issues. Excuse me, but who exactly is this Ilya Platier? She is stunning.
What? How could you not know who Ilya Platier is? Man, you've been living under a rock all these years?
Say that again. Calm down, you two. To answer your question, Tio, she's a bit of a celebrity.
Oh boy, it could be either of the women, I'm not sure.
Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. No, it was our fault. We shouldn't have been standing in your way. It's okay. Have a nice day. Huh. She from the troupe? I've never seen her face before, though. Is she a new member?
Well, the plot thickens here in the entertainment district. Oh, I don't even want to leave. I want to continue having this bopping track. Is it back alley time? I think it might be back alley time. Did we chat? Yes, it's you, Ramonda. There's some great names in this game. Just great names. Oh. For some reason, this tune just sticks with me. I must have heard it before.
What is this place?
This is the infamous back alley of Crossbell. It's like an extension of the entertainment district. Got its fair share of pubs and nightclubs you can while the night away at. You sound like you're awfully familiar with this area, Randy. Of course, man. Didn't I tell you before? The clubs around here have a ton of sexy ladies. And where sexy ladies gather, so too does
Alright, you can stop talking now.
I suppose Randy must be a regular at these kinds of places. The back alley is an alleyway that connects to the central square. You can find stores such as Garante Jazz Bar and Imelda Antique Shop here. While the prices may be expensive, you can purchase many useful items here. Try visiting when you have the chance.
Eris. Ah, I spy with my little eye, Randy Orlando. You haven't come by to play with us lately. What could be more important than us?
My bad, sweetie. My hands are kind of tied right now. Sort of in the middle of a career change. How's life been treating ya, my dearest Eris?
I guess I'm the same as usual. I'm always working as hard as I can to beat my rivals. Randy, will you please come play with us again?
You leave me no choice, ma'am. Maybe I could make some time to...
Yes. Hello, Randy? Care to not hit on hostesses while with a minor? Please?
Something tells me Randy's pretty well known around here. Oh, I'm not going to call you problematic, Randy. You're just different.
I guess a promise doesn't mean much coming from Randy Orlando. You promised you'd come visit me at the club and then totally stood me up.
Oh, yeah. I think I was busy chatting up this stunning babe at the bar that day.
Gosh, you're such a jerk, Randy. You big dumb liar.
Oh boy, I feel my brain cells slowly dying. Barker Bishy. You fine folks tourists by any chance? Looks like you could use a bit of entertainment right about now. Leave it to Bishy. I'll introduce you to a real wonderful place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me.
What an aggressive Barker. I believe being this pushy is in violation of lawful business practices.
Oh, man. You guys brought a kid with you? Whatever. It's fine. I'll overlook it this just... Wait, I'll overlook it this... This has to be a typo. I'll overlook it this once as a favor. You too, little lady. This ain't a good place for kids to play around. You gotta be careful, okay?
I can tell Tio doesn't enjoy being treated as a child one bit.
Yep. I wouldn't hang out around here too long if I were you. A lot of shady characters, know what I'm saying? You let people like us get our claws in you, and we'll bleed you for every last mirror you got. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Bad News Alley. Hey, you brats. You got some business here or something?
Can't let your kids past here. It's private property, understand?
What's with these guys? They definitely ain't your friendly neighbors. Yeah, I think they're with the mafia. I'd like to investigate when we get the chance, but we're still just rookies. For now, we shouldn't press our luck. Oh, the atmosphere, the tension is a beautiful, beautiful place. All right, stop by Imelda. Imelda? Imelda. Didn't it say A on the side? Oh, it's just a very fancy I. It almost looked like an A. You see what I'm saying? But then you look over there and it actually says it in plain font. So it's just me being silly.
Here. Welcome. Feel free to inspect any and all of my prized antiques, dearies.
Something about this place gives me the creeps.
Here. Welcome.
Okay. Still blue. Whoa! 25,000! Lady! ATS and speed plus. A gem made from high purity sapphire. Emits a blue glow. Prevents poison, blind, burn. That's really good though. Strength and speed up. Prevents freeze and petrify. A gem made from high purity carnelia. Emits a red glow. Freaking so cool, but I'm nowhere near getting that kind of stuff. Exquisite dolls are lined up side by side. Whoa, antique dolls?
They look meticulously made, much like a piece you would find in an art museum.
Yeah, they're really something. Looks like they cost an arm and a leg too.
We are in an antique shop after all. They don't look like those dolls though.
Those dolls? Ellie, why are you so mysterious? I want to know what you mean. We'll get to the bottom of your mysteries, Missy, Mademoiselle. Garante Jazz Bar! I'm so down. Eric, can I help you? We're not open yet, you should know.
Oh, this looks like some kind of jazz bar.
That it is. This place is a pretty famous local spot. Got a nice selection of drinks too.
So this is the jazz bar Garante. Wait a second. I think I remember my brother mentioning this place.
Well, I'm not so cold as to give exhausted guests nothing for stopping by. I'll be happy to whip up a cocktail or two for you all. Excluding the kid, of course.
So I am the only one left out, is that right?
Well, you should have taken him up on the cocktail. It would have been a recipe.
Sandra. That dirty old perv. Can't he keep his hands to himself? Jeez, I'm exhausted. Being a hostess isn't as easy as it looks.
No, I imagine it's quite draining. Whole hostess and host culture is a interesting phenomenon that I don't quite understand. All right, administrative district. We are only halfway through the city. Okay, let's actually do our duty here. Let's go this way back to the central square. Things brightened up a bit. Actually, while we are in the neighborhood, on the topic of upgrading Lloyd a bit, since he's sort of our main man, how much was Lloyd's weapon here? Heartbreaker, 300. That's a steal. Oh, it actually asked me to equip Lloyd as well. I'm so used to having to do it manually. All right. Just like that. Nice. I guess that means I could also sell off my current striker. 25 hold Mira. Wonderful. Very good. And we're going out. Okie dokie. Right. Up here to the administrative district. We do have to report in to the big Crossbell police station. And here's City Hall too. Good to know. The city library. Juice stand. Administrative district.
The City Hall, CPD headquarters, and the City Library. All the public offices are here in the administrative district. It seems to be quite a tranquil place. The fountain and benches look especially pleasant. It's one of the best places to sit and relax in the whole city, but it's always empty like this in the middle of the day. Well, HQ is right here, so I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to visit. We definitely should try to remember the way here from the SSS building.
Roger, boss man. Didn't we get one of those support requests from HQ telling us to go there? Might as well stop by since we're already here. The administrative district houses all of Crossbell's public offices in the northern part of the city. The CPD headquarters is one of the most important facilities here, so you'll likely be visiting that area often. In addition to Crossbell City Hall, you may browse an encyclopedia to broaden your understanding of the world at the city library. Woo! The library! Actually, I love libraries. Who am I kidding? I spent recesses at middle school playing chess in the library, so I'm not going to come here and diss people for... Regardless. Juice? Chroma juice? What you got for sale there? Chroma checks out.
Hey there, you're looking thirsty. Care to try some fresh juice? Orange, melon, apple, you name it, we got it.
Do you though? Fresh fruit juice and the ultimate mix. HP and ATS plus... Oh, right. Restores 40% of HP and increases ATS by 50%? Is that true? That's kind of fun. I don't think that's a common effect we've seen before, but I like that. Oh, hello there. I do like the dynamic camera angles here. It's very neat. Otto. Good morning. I get the impression that you're all citizens of Crossbell. I give you some details about the area if you were tourists. Considering you're locals, I doubt it's necessary. Surely you don't need a guide, do you? Well, maybe I do. It's my first time here. Well, not really, but I don't remember much. Tajik? I work in financial affairs, where political pressure falls on us from every which way. I'm at my wit's end here. Poor dude. Okie dokie. With that, let's actually stop by this library that I dissed earlier. I am so sorry. Crossbell City Library. Castle.
Good morning. Welcome to the Crossbell City Library. The librarian has a late shift today, so I'm here by myself. Don't worry though. I can help you check out whatever you'd like. Just let me know if you need anything.
Will do. What do we got? Any good books? Oh! Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest is on the shelf. Part 1? Ooh, okay. Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. Alright, cool. I mean, actually, I'm gonna scroll through and you can pause if you care to read it. I am going to be reading these stories here in a separate video at the very end of everything. There we go. Anything else of interest? Anything else? You, mister, what are you up to? Novus. Who would have thought writing a thesis could be this difficult? I bought this novel back before I started my thesis, hoping to read and relax during my downtime. But now it's just gathering dust. Oh, what about you guys? Would you like to take this book off my hands? Oh, this sounds familiar. I'm too busy to even consider reading it. Received Back Alley Dr. Glenn, Chapter 1. So this is going to be the book series that we need to collect throughout the game. And this is the first chapter, so I'm going to just scroll through the chapter, and if you care to stop and read, you can do so, but we'll be going over it all in the very end. And so it ends. Nice. Gonna need to get all of those freaking books. Am I gonna scroll through all of them? Actually, I don't think I'm gonna scroll through all of them because it might reveal spoilers for later chapters of the book, etc. And it's not necessary for the achievements. And you can read all of these books online on the Wikia page. So yeah, changed my mind. Let's head upstairs. All right, let's take it from over here. Do we have any interesting books here? Oh. Okay, so we're on the V to Z portion. Verne Company. Alright, it's facts time, everybody. The Verne Company is a massive company headquartered in the Calvard Republic. Like its industrial rival, the Reinford Company, the Verne Company was a storied arms manufacturer that expanded into orbital research and development after the Revolution. Particularly worth noting are the company's innovative approaches to the development of orbital vehicles, such as orbital cars and buses. Zeiss Central Factory? The Zeiss Central Factory, or ZCF, was founded as the Zeiss Engineering Factory in Liberal Kingdom's Zeiss City by Professor A. Russell, a disciple of the great Professor Epstein. ZCF was the very first orbit manufacturer to successfully develop an airship. They recently completed work on the high-speed cruiser Arcee, a feather in the cap of the Royal Liberalian Army. They did indeed. S-section, Septian Church. The Septian Church is the most widespread religion in Cimmeria, and is based on the worship of the sky goddess Aetios. Its high seat is in the holy city of Arteria. Although its influence has decreased somewhat since the Orbital Revolution, it still has a significant presence in the continent's education and health system. Septium. The word septium encompasses 7 types of precious stones mined across Cimmeria. Viewed as symbols of mystery since ancient times, their value as a resource shot up practically overnight when the technology to refine sepith or septium fragments into quartz was developed. Nice. Q to R. Quartz. A quartz is a circuit with a crystalline structure made by refining and processing septium fragments known as sepith. While quartz are both an energy source and capable of producing a variety of phenomena, without the use of an orbment, they are completely powerless. The Reinford Company. The Reinford Company was initially a gunpowder-based weapons manufacturer based out of the Erebonian Empire and known for its cannons and heavy firearms. Since the Orbital Revolution, however, it has expanded its operation to include railways and airships. This expansion has made it one of the continent's 2 largest companies, rivaled only by Calvert's Verne Company. Alright. Oh boy. Orbital Arts. Orbital Arts are a kind of magic which can be activated by inserting quartz into a battle orbment, a combat-ready orbment developed by the Epstein Foundation. These arts, as they are commonly known, are widely used by armies, police forces, and bracers across the continent for their ease of use. Sufficient training can give anyone access to their incredible power. Orbital Network Project. The Orbital Network Project is an effort by the Epstein Foundation to develop a network in which vast quantities of information can be exchanged between computers using a series of orbital cables. While initially a joint effort between the Epstein Foundation and Liberal ZCF, the IBC is currently bankrolling the project. As a result, the network is currently being tested in Crossbell City. Putting out cables, sending out information across wide distances, that'll never work out. Orbital Revolution. The Orbital Revolution was a technological revolution that was brought about 50 years ago by the invention of orbments. The public was initially skeptical of this technological leap, but the invention of the orbital telephone by the Epstein Foundation and ZCF's orbital airships quickly proved orbments' practical value. Orbments have since become an essential part of our daily lives. Orbital technology powers everything from essentials like heating and lighting to transport vehicles, to even modern weaponry. What's more, advancements in technology have decreased the size of orbital engines, leading to the development of more capable and affordable consumer-level automobiles by the Verne and Reinford companies. Ooh. Orbments. Orbment is a general term for devices that operate by drawing orbital energy from septium. This technology was invented by Professor C. Epstein. The internal structure of an orbment allows it to interact with quartz, which in turn is manufactured from septium. This design allows for the manufacture of orbments with nearly limitless potential. Between their flexibility and ability to recover their internal orbital energy over time, orbments are significantly more efficient than combustion engines. Phantom Thief B. B is an elusive thief who has stolen everything from jewels to orbital tanks, from people and organizations across Cimmeria. His strange, almost beautiful methods have given rise to a small, dedicated fanbase. Though he sends messages to his intended targets and makes public appearances clad in a white cape and mask, B's identity remains a mystery. He calls his recent unusual thefts the liberation of beauty. And the Principality of Remiferia. A principality located in the northern part of Cimmeria. Though a tough northern country with a cold climate, it is blessed with abundant forests and lakes, making it an attractive place for visitors looking for picturesque landscapes. It is also known for its highly advanced medical technology, and is home to the continent's leading medical manufacturers and specialists. Crossbell State's famous St. Ursula Medical College was founded in cooperation with the Principality of Remeferia. Okay. Lehman State, though. Home to the Epstein Foundation and the birthplace of Professor C. Epstein himself, Lehman is a state in the center of the Cimmerian continent. It is also known for housing the headquarters of the Bracer Guild, which has branches all across Cimmeria. Indeed. Liberal Kingdom. The Liberal Kingdom is situated in the southwest part of the Cimmerian continent. Rich in nature and history, the kingdom is ruled by the long-lived Queen Alicia II, a staunch advocate for peace. While a humble nation compared to those around it, its bountiful septium reserves, advanced technological capabilities, and Queen Alicia's skillful diplomacy allowing it to stand on equal footing with any other. Last year, a large object of unknown origin appeared above Valeria Lake, disabling orbments nationwide. This crisis was resolved through the joint efforts of the Royal Army and the Bracer Guilds. Indeed. Mishalam. Mishalam is a newly popular luxury resort located southeast of Lake Elm. The IBC began developing the area 2 years ago, funding the construction of a high-class hotel and theme park. Mishi, Mishalam's very own mascot character, is growing increasingly popular with citizens and tourists alike. Oh, I've heard of Mishi. Mishi is like this cute cat creature that appears in Cold Steel. So is this... Oh, I'm figuring it all out now. Non-Aggression Pact. The Non-Aggression Pact was an international treaty proposed by Queen Alicia II and signed in 1202 by the Liberal Kingdom, Erebonian Empire, and Calvard Republic in Liberal's Urbe Royal Villa. While not legally binding, the pact has had a powerful effect, bringing an end to large-scale Erebonian and Calvardian military exercises near Crossbell and decreasing tensions between each nation. Yeah, good guy, Liberal. The Great Collapse. The destruction of the ancient Cimmerian civilization is estimated to have occurred 1,200 years ago. While the Great Collapse is commonly attributed to a natural disaster, this theory remains unconfirmed. This ancient civilization's end marked the beginning of the Dark Ages. Ooh. Holy City of Arteria. A city-state housing the high seat of the Septian Church, Arteria is located at the center of the continent and acts as a gathering place for believers and church officials alike. The church comprises a number of organizations, including the Congregation for Divine Worship, which handles liturgical matters, the Congregation for the Sacraments, which handles administering the sacraments of the goddess, and the Papal Guard, which is responsible for protecting the holy city of Arteria itself. 100 Days War. The 100 Days War was a war of aggression waged by the Empire against the Liberal Kingdom in 1192. The name is drawn from the 100 days between the start of the war and its church-mediated end. Initially, Liberal appeared to be at a significant disadvantage, with the Empire occupying a majority of their territory, but a single operation using the then-new patrol airships turned the tide of battle. The reasoning for the war is not public knowledge, but the Erebonian Empire has since formally apologized to Liberal, calling the war a mistake born from an unfortunate misunderstanding. Indeed. To learn more about that, play Trails in the Sky, baby. International Bank of Crossbell, the IBC, so that's what IBC stands for. The International Bank of Crossbell is a large banking organization which manages the vast quantities of money flowing into Crossbell and supports the economies of nations across the continent. The IBC's interests extend beyond banking, too. In addition to providing most of the funding for the Epstein Foundation's Orbital Network project, the bank manages theme parks and other similar diversions. Fun. Jaeger Corps. Incredibly skilled mercenary groups which can be found all over the continent are known as Jaeger Corps. Due to their combat proficiency and their willingness to take on morally gray contracts, they are often used as private armies. As such, several countries have passed laws against their hire and use. Nothing good ever comes from them. Eastern Quarter. A large-scale district in the Calvard Republic that was founded by migrants from the East. Due to the comings and goings of various cultures, peoples, and goods, it is often called the point where East meets West. It is also a well-known tourist destination, its exotic architecture drawing the eye of all who wander its streets. However, lying just beneath that are whispers that a giant Eastern syndicate is headquartered there. Well, maybe when we go to Calvard we'll learn more about that. Epstein Foundation. The Epstein Foundation is an organization dedicated to continuing the work of Professor C. Epstein. It researches and manufactures orbments, specializing in information processing and communication. The Epstein Foundation is also the sole manufacturer of battle orbments, which allow their users access to arts. Their recent Orbital Network project also promises to be the future of orbital communication. Erebonian Empire. The Erebonian Empire is located to the west of Crossbell State and represented by the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The current emperor is Eugent Rice Arnor. Despite the empire's rule by an antiquated nobility structure, it has begun to modernize due to the railway expansion efforts of Gileath Osborne, a veteran now known as the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Between its mechanized armed forces and private forces at the command of the nobles, Erebonia has always strained with its neighbors. Last year, Prince Olivert, the emperor's son, cooperated with Liberal to resolve a crisis there, becoming the talk of the empire. Indeed. Fisherman's Guild! The Fisherman's Guild is an organized group of anglers working to spread fishing enthusiasm. Mr. H. Fisher, former noble fishing fancier, founded the guild in Grantsville City. Their activities include seeking out and investigating fishing spots, recruiting and training new members, and, in recent years, developing new tools and bait. Indeed. I do hope they got a guild branch in the city. Oh boy. Bracer Guilds. The Bracer Guild is a non-governmental organization acting to keep the peace and protect civilians wherever its numerous and continent-spanning branches reach. Its members are known as Bracers. Its guiding principle, to put the safety of civilians above all else, is both its greatest strength and a handicap, as it cannot involve itself in political matters unless civilians are directly threatened. Here in Crossbell, many international incidents have attracted strong bracers, such as the Divine Blade of Wind Arios McLean, who have earned the citizen support. I guess that's a good thing, though, that we're not bracers, because then we'd be pretty shackled, and considering we're going to be dealing with a lot of governmental issues in this game, that's the vibe I'm getting. I think being a bit looser is going to be very important. The Calvard Republic. The Calvard Republic lies to the east of Crossbell State and was established after a democratic revolution roughly 100 years ago. Its current head of state is President Rocksmith. Calvard is a vast country, and thanks to their long-standing open immigration policies, very culturally diverse. Many immigrants from the east have made Calvard their home. Although it has been significantly less hostile towards Erebonia since the signing of their non-aggression pact, the two nations have been at each other's throats many times over the years. Crossbell State? Crossbell sits on the western side of Sumuria, between the Erebonian Empire and the Calvard Republic. While established as an autonomous state 70 years ago, its two neighbors still dispute its ownership. At its center lies Crossbell City, one of the continent's key centers of commerce. In addition to being a key station on the Transcontinental Railroad, the city is home to a major international airport. And Arkansas. Arkansas is a famous theater troupe hailing from Crossbell State. Their acrobatic and passionate performances continue to draw massive audiences. The troupe's current leading actress, Ilya Plotier, is known as the fervent dancer and has multitudes of fans all over the continent. Artifacts. Artifacts are essentially ancient orbments. While both run on orbital energy, they are operated very differently. Because they were likely produced by the ancient Sumerian civilization, proper analysis is currently beyond our technological grasp. Artifacts are occasionally found within ruins across the continent, and many are capable of demonstrating power that exceeds the bounds of human comprehension. The Septian Church has, as such, defined artifacts as premature gifts from the goddess, and claims responsibility for their collection and control. They do indeed. Alrighty, what are you reading?
Wow! Another one! Please read me more! Then, the goddess shined a brilliant ray of light down from the sky. And that light spread and spread across the whole wide world. The animals gasped in surprise at what they were seeing.
Whoa, sounds like a good story. We went from the entertainment district and some shady back alley dealings to the public library. But that's the thing about Crossbell, you never know what you're gonna get. We're out of time for this episode, actually. But we made a good dent in the city. Next time around, we'll do the administrative district, the harbor district, the East Street, and then the downtown district. Probably not saving the best for last, but I'm just digging it. Hope you're digging it, and I'll see you next time around. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.